Let's turn to you, Kiran Bedi, because you were governor of Puducherry. Governor RN Ravi first dismissed Senthil Balaji, then takes it back, while citing the sacking, says there was a central agency probe against the minister. Can a governor take such a moral stand when legally he doesn't have the powers? Do you believe that the governor did the right thing?
I think he's exercised an ethical and moral prerogative. Now, whether it is legal or not, let the legal pundits debate it. But I think here is a man who has exercised his moral and ethical power and situation. I think that's what he's done. And he's been brave enough to do this. He's been brave. Instead of asking what has compelled the governor to do this, we are asking why has he done it? He was bound by the aid and advice. Why has he done it? I'm asking you, under what circumstances has he done it? Why is the Indian Constitution giving a different set of standards for an elected representative? And why is the Indian Constitution? And why have we questioned it? We don't have an independent, you might just say, well, what can we do? I think this country needs an independent ombudsman, because the political parties themselves don't have ombudsman in their own systems. If they had ombudsman, then why would they at least not have suspended him? Why could they not even have suspended him when he is being taken to task by the enforcement director and they have evidence against him? Otherwise, why would he go and get into judicial custody? Because judicial custody is done after whatever evidence you have, the courts have assessed it.
No, but what is Miss Bedi, is the motive to clean up politics, or is it political vendetta? That's the question. Are governors settling scores? I mean, is it the job of the governor to decide which minister to be sacked or not?
My friend, I think we are mistrusting now everybody. Problem is all trust. We don't trust EDs. We don't trust anybody of our own. We don't. But the question is, why should they be? They are both in public service. Elected representative and an appointed person. Both. But if the criminality, same kind of corruption allegations are against a public servant, he would have been suspended by now. But when it comes to an elected representative, he continues to be in government. And the chief minister does not dismiss him. The party does not disown him. And election commission doesn't come in. Courts looking at whether the governor had the power to do it. But people have elected him. People do not have an organized body which takes them to task except to vote him out after 5 years. Public memory being short. I think that's where we have probably gone very weak. We need to address this issue. What is it that, thank God, let's say, I think instead of wondering why has the government done it, the governor done it, I would say why wouldn't he? Why should he not? He is the one who actually swears them in. He is the head of the administration. He is the protector of the Constitution. As a lieutenant governor, I swore, I remember, to protect the integrity of the Constitution.
Interesting observations there, controversial, saying the governor has every right to, as guardian of the Constitution, to act against ministers. Mr. Sarvanan of the DMK, you heard Kiran Bedi there, your response?
I think Madam Kiran Bedi is biased towards the office of the governor, because we know what happened in Puducherry. Having said that, I think her views are against democracy. In a democracy, her views are unpalatable. So let's leave it there. And now let's come to the question of
unpalatable. Why are they unpalatable? She says if someone, according to her, has been arrested, is in judicial custody, faces serious charges of corruption, why should that person continue? If the chief minister is not willing to make him resign, the governor will do so.
Yes, Rajdeep, because we have done away with that convention long back. From 2014, how many BJP ministers are mired in criminal cases? Why none of them have been shunned away? Why? So it is not practiced anywhere. Why do you ask the DMK alone to practice that?
So you're saying we are now in a world where ministers can function out of jails, that you can remain a minister without portfolio while in jail?
Rajdeep, he is not functioning. He is a minister without portfolio. See, for that we'll have to go to the situation where why ED has arrested him after 10 long years. Why ED alone? Now the madam is asking, why don't you trust the ED? Will any sane man in our country trust the ED? Looking at their track record, how many opposition politicians they have hounded? They will leave the likes of Hemant Biswa, Suvendu Adhikari, Mukul Roy, everybody else. We had a minister, MLA from Maharashtra saying, I'm having a good sleep at night. Why? Because I've joined BJP. I will not fear the ED.
Mr. Saravanan, your same party said that Senthil Balaji was corrupt when he was on the other side. That's the problem. When Senthil Balaji was in the AIDMK, you said he's corrupt, he should be sacked.
Yes, Rajiv, I'll come to that. Just before that, I also want to bring in a point. The governor from the state of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Ravi, is projected as though he is a corruption crusader. That is not the truth. He is holding the files of all the ADMK ministers who are charged with corruption. He is not giving sanction to them. Is this how a corruption crusader acts? So why is he selectively attacking the DMK? Why is he wearing this mask of crusader of corruption against the DMK alone? If he thinks that he has the power, he should have carried on. Why is he listening to the
Balaji,
minister?
according to you, someone worthy of remaining a minister, given that you all ran a campaign against him in a cash for job scam, yes or no?
Now he has been arrested. The only reason why you are asking him to be sacked is that because he is in judicial custody. This judicial custody is out of political vendetta of the BJP. The ED is trying to run him ground. Now they were unsuccessful in the court. That is why they are using the office of the governor. This governor is a charlatan. He is not a corruption crusader. He is not acting in the interest of the people of Tamil Nadu.